Shorter time and still want to stay in shape, that's the situation for a lot of people. So welcome for this kettlebell session where you can also use a dumbbell. So we have 6 different kind of exercises, working them one after each other for 3 rounds. The work frame is going to be 45 seconds on and 15 seconds for the next exercise. In that rest period, I will show you the next exercise. So try to stay intense and try to stay focused. I will help you and guide you and give you some tips and tricks along the way for you to do the best quality as possible. So make sure when we do the pulse focused exercise that your heart rate is elevating, and when you do the strength focused exercises, make sure that you can feel it, that burn in your muscle tissue. So it's all about the mind and muscle connection, squeezing into that muscle tissue. Enough talking, let's do that warm up. Let's do this session together. Ready for a warm-up. So starting out by lifting one leg up at the time. So when we do this, don't lift your leg up over the top where you can stay with a little bit of extension in your lower back. So no flexion in your lower back, just the flexion in your hips. That makes it a lot nicer for your lower back. Swinging our arms out to the side. So this session is going to be short, approximately 20 minutes. So we're going to be working hard, and you're just going to do you and make sure that you are just focusing on what you're doing. So try to leave everything else behind. Moving out to the side, lifting up, waking up a glute area, and try to bring your arms up over shoulder heights. Keep going with the movement here, but we're just going to put that leg a little bit further back, engaging our core muscle and still working with our arms. Chest is up and chin is in. And we are going into a little bit of a twisting here. So moving those arms out to the side, further up, twisting, warming up that spine. And make sure you have engaged your core muscle and your pelvic floor as well. Making a slight of a bit of a jump, or you can just step from one side to the other one, or do the bouncing here and lifting up. We're gonna jump for 2, 2, 2, and back, back. So right and lift, right and lift. A few more, boom, and one more to each side. And getting into center, doing it, coming into a squat position up with that knee. Alternative between right and left leg. As you're moving up here, you're squeezing a little bit of extra in that opposite leg. Still staying nice and tall. Bring it up. Opposite arm coming over, crossing, rotating in our upper body. Squeezing, turning, put some effort and energy into that movement. And a few more on each side. Bring it over, back to center, bring it over, and one more on each. Just easing off here, and we are ready. So you have your exercise mat, you have your kettlebell, or maybe you have a dumbbell instead. But first of all, I will show you the first exercise, and you can do this with or without some weight. So we're gonna do a jacks. Try to get a good grip into that kettlebell or dumbbell, and we're gonna move it a little bit forth and back as we're doing a jack. So focus, the first exercise, focusing on getting short of breath. Putting the timer on here, counting down for 10 seconds, ready for the 45 seconds work, and 15 seconds to the next exercise. So keep that weight in front of you and moving a little bit in front. So when you are pushing the weight in front of you, you are engaging your core muscle a bit more. An alternative for this one is gonna be a modified jacks, where you can put your heel in and still going. And if it's too much with your kettlebell, put it down and keep the movement with the jacks. Shoulders are down, chest is up. And do remember, we have a strength exercise coming up in just a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do a reverse alternative lunges. Down here, up to a row, down and up to center. So shoulders are back and we are ready, stepping back, right leg leaning forward, dumbbell up. So it's all about making a good, fast movement with, of course, quality in mind. So inhale and exhale into that 90-degree angle in your front leg, pushing up, slowly down, keep it up. Alternative between that right and left. And as we're moving that kettlebell down towards the ground, you are gonna stay up in a straight position anyways. Yep, bringing a kettlebell up here, doing high knees, so leaning back, and you can also go with one leg at the time. So up we go, leaning back, lifting up with those knees, or you can go one leg up at the time. Still easing off in our shoulders and elevating that heart rate. So this is a good way of thinking. Don't gain the weight that you are lifting here. That is gonna be a bit more challenging for you to do, carrying out that extra weight doing daily life. Up with those knees. Bring it up. We are going into a little bit of a forward position. One arm up to the other one. So chest is up, slightly bended knees, and up we go, using arms, shoulders, and engaging with our core muscle. Slowly down. Don't let gravity do the decision. Just you pushing it up, holding back down. Keep chest up, keep your chin in. Ask yourself if you engage your core muscle. Pelvic floor is working as well. And bring that up, slowly down. And if you're working with kettlebells, you might want to have one in each hand and just do it one after each other. Yep, putting the weight down, and we're leaning back a bit and we're tapping up on top. So if you have dumbbell, you're just gonna do the same. So bring those feet up, tapping slightly on top of the kettlebell, leaning back because that makes it easier for you to get your feet up. So why have that weight here? Yes, it's because I'm trying to make sure that you keep your feet way up. If this is too much, you can do the bouncing here with one foot down, or just go all in for another 18 seconds, because we are doing some ab works right after this one. Leaning back, inhaling and exhaling. 4, 3, 2, lying down. So weight between your knees, lying down here, and we're gonna lift up with that buttocks slowly down and engaging the lower part of our ab area. So squeezing just a little bit of holding on to that kettlebell so it doesn't move anywhere where you don't want to have it. Don't let yourself challenge by catching it with your teeth. So closed mouth and focused on getting that butt off the ground here and using your lower part of your abdominal muscles. Squeezing, lifting up. Up we go, slowly down. Yep, back. All ready for exercise number 1 during the jacks, and keep your kettlebell in front of you, shoulders are down, and we are moving out with feet and a little bit forth and back with the kettlebell. So as we are moving the kettlebell forth and back, you are engaging your core muscle even more. So pushing forth and bring it back, or do the modification. It doesn't matter, and you know, you can alternative between the modification and the original exercise. The only way you get better, don't worry about you're not able to do it the full 45 seconds. Doesn't matter, you can go 10 seconds here and 10 seconds here and continue like that. Forward, back. Beautiful. Let's go for the lunges and the kettlebell. Drop down on the inside of your front foot. Shoulders are back. Let's go now. Up and slowly down. And as we get into center, you are squeezing your glute muscle like you never squeezed before. Arms are coming up, elbows coming up. Keep that nice alignment, not flipping too much forward. Stay up nice and tall. Squeezing as you're moving your elbows up. Let it go up and down. 7 more seconds. Feel it in your upper body as well as your core and your lower body. Great. Now we're going for that high knee, still holding on to your kettlebell or your dumbbell. Shoulders are down. And 3, 2, and bring it up. So the kettlebells just stay put in front of you, and you are, as first round, leaning back a bit, lifting up and down. Nice and relaxed position in your shoulders, because we're going to use those in just a few seconds. Keep knees coming up. Nice and tight for another 5. Yes. And doing the alternative arm out to the side, and alternative between right and left arm. Up we go, slowly down. Bring it up, down. Inhale, exhale. So before you are moving the kettlebell up, you're engaging with your core muscle, even though that core area tends to sort of like puffing out when you are moving upwards out to the side. So engage and lift off. 12 more seconds. Keep the movement. Inhale, exhale. Equal amount on each side. And we're putting this one down for the tapping on top. 4 seconds before we are boosting our metabolism by getting short of breath. Keep it up. So every time you get short of breath, you do know that's why you have to recover, and that's why your body is using tons of calories to do that. So you are burning like a mean machine. So it's all required that you get short of breath, and it's all depending on your exercise level. Maybe this week makes you way short of breath. That's perfect, that's fine. You're just gonna keep going from there. 10 more seconds. Leaning back, Abs are coming up. 4, 3, 2, and lying down. Put it in the best possible position here and leaning back down and grabbing the kettlebell. Up we go. Engage your inner thigh by squeezing around this kettlebell, but just to make everything safe and sound, you keep your hands on your kettlebell. Up we go. Heels are towards our buttocks, so you don't do this swinging here, but you are going to do the lifting. Up we go. Squeezing. Do the amount of repetition that is possible, where you can still connect with the area you're working with. Yes, that's great. Up for our third and final round. Do remind yourself you're only working for, not only that sounded wrong, but you are working for 20 minutes, making it possible to get the intensity a bit up. Pushing forward and back. Standing nice and tall. So, third and final one for this one. Ask yourself, am I short of breath? Too much? Put that heel down. Wait a little. Just go faster. 5 seconds. 2. Yes. That was our third and final one of that one. Lunges with the upright row. Nice and tall alignment here. Yep, you should sound like me by now. With the heavy breathing, squeezing. Heel lifted on the back here, and make sure that you are pushing it back, hitting that 90-degree knee behind toe. Squeeze, lift up. Keep an eye on that ab area. Nice and engaged. And almost there. Yep. Now for the high knee. Our third and final time here. Oops, high knees. Bring that kettlebell up. Saying one thing, doing another one. I hope you are faster thinking than me. So leaning back, bring knees up, or you can go here. So the success criteria here is getting short of breath, one way or another. 15 seconds, and then we're done with it. High knees. 5. Keep it up. Yep. One arm, shoulder. Shoulder, arm, and indirectly your core area. 5 seconds. Back with those shoulders. Bring it up, slowly down. Nice and swinging movement. So try to work with that. Gripping, letting go. But don't do as much as a swing so you can't feel your shoulder muscle getting in here. 10 more seconds. and weight down for the tapping. So only 2 more exercises, the tapping and the ab thruster, and you've been doing great. 3 seconds, 2, and tapping. So don't try to put any pressure down on your weight, just leaning back, making the kettlebell a mark for how high you should try to lift those feet up. Checking up, chin is in, shoulders down, but absolutely moving with your arms. 15 seconds. Yeehaw, press it, push it. Tell yourself that this is possible. Of course it is. 8. Our final pulse exercise. Great. Down we go. And gripping around our kettlebell, squeezing, and make sure that you are continuing squeezing. Try to look for your feet. Are they up swinging here? When you are lifting your buttocks off the mat, you are not able to see your feet. And as we do this, sometimes people tend to move your head into a hyperextension. So try to put that chin a little bit towards your chest. Keep it up. Don't let anything or anybody tell you it's not possible, because you are so close for being finished with this workout. Slowly down, and that's it. You did it. 3 rounds, and get some water. Thank you for joining me. I will put a link on top and below this session in the description box for you to do after this session. You can find short sessions here for the stretching, and you can find some longer ones, all depending on your time. So until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy, stay strong, and please hit the subscribe button, give it a like, or maybe you want to put a comment below. You're more than welcome, but take good care. See you. Bye.